What is going on YouTube? 088 here. I'm here with my sisters Kemi and Dora, my girlfriend Carla. That rhymes, we have to keep doing that. We're about to watch Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 3. And oh my god, this is the big one. You guys scared? You ready?
I'm drinking.
So dark, Tyrion's hair looks black.
Yeah, I wonder why she isn't. You would have thought she'd be there, would you?
She's got to look good in front of all the Stark army, I guess. Let's try.
What about if you change the size of the...
Wow, you can't watch it on natural, that's for sure.
All movie.
Dynamic or standard?
Standard looks standard. It's terrible, man.
What can we do?
What's experts like ours?
Everyone's going to complain about how this episode is so dark.
Everyone has. There's those
Already?
memes that are like trying to see episode 3.
Look, if I'm trying to brighten this down a little bit, it's just like...
Madness. I think this is the best we're going to get.
Is it contrast better high or low? I think it's better low, isn't it? Contrast makes things darker. Like, hopefully the dragonfire will be like, help us out. You know what I mean? Look at the hounds pushing people out the way.
Gendry, what's he doing there? Gendry's the son of Robert Baratheon. Ghost does look small, doesn't he?
It's almost the same size as that horse.
I think you're right. How did she get past them?
Does Joy even know her?
No.
I told you, Lord Light's going to protect them all. Yes! Thank you, Melisandre!
See?
Thank you, Melisandre! It's awkward.
There's no need to execute Mr. Devos. I'll be dead before the dawn.
Arya like that.
Maybe Arya.
Have they ever met before?
Yeah, they have.
Have they? Arya? And
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
In
Oh, yeah,
season
they
3.
have. They have.
She said, and she looked at Arya like that and says, we'll meet again.
Oh, yeah.
Why is Jorah right in the front lines? He's nuts.
Guys, yes, guys.
Why is Jorah in the front lines? It's crazy.
Oh! Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry. What was that? They're all there. No. The lights are just going out. Yeah. Oh my god. They've been wiped out.
That is
They're
crazy.
wiped out.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't
Didn't even see that. I love how they didn't show it because it's more
Well,
scary.
You can't see it. They're all part of their army.
Why they send the Dothraki first? That's so rude.
Send the savages first. Oh, it's been silent. They're all gonna come back now and just it's gonna be all of them. Oh fuck,
This
man, I
one
can't
good.
watch this.
So now you're right, I think they're going to come back.
Yeah, they're gonna come back, but they're
Right.
gonna be dead.
Dead, yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Come on, very well.
The horses are coming.
That's Jorah.
They're alive.
That's Jorah, isn't it? Is Jorah dead?
I don't know.
I can't see anything.
I can't see anything.
The Night King is coming. The dead are already here.
God, is Jorah gone already?
No.
Why would he go on the front lines, Jorah?
That's a good shout.
Jesus!
She's gonna die.
Oh shit, Jamie. They should have given him a dragon glass sword hand.
Yay! Thank you for the light. Yesterday's.
Chills.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is that Jon?
John's on there too.
Holy shit.
They're like, we need to do this. So you can at least see what's going on. But that's just them, the White Walkers.
Something bad's gonna happen then.
Yeah, something bad's gonna happen.
Jon being reckless. Oh, can they control the weather as well?
Take this and go.
I don't know how to use it.
Sticking with the pointy end.
Oh, you know why Jordan's still alive? She's got Valerian still.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
She's got Valerian still.
Yeah, same sword.
Wasn't it quite sad?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Gendry. Yes, Gendry. Oh my god! Fuck!
Don't do this sort of shit.
Jesus! Oh!
really
is.
care about him.
You missed the shot. Like he's gone now.
I love what's his name.
I don't even know his name.
No, seriously, I can't.
It's Bron, right?
No, it wasn't Brian.
I don't look either. Second. No, it begins with something. It does begin with a B, right?
He's dead, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Very slow. My little birds have told me.
There's a war going on outside.
Very
Ed,
quick.
that's it, Ed.
Ed.
You're
Edison.
really thinking, weren't you?
What was there, like?
Oh shit.
That was Mary's.
And what did you make it think it was a night cream?
Yeah.
This is so annoying. I hate getting shot.
Look how,
They're so.
I love how sick they are. That's why they're so deadly. Oh, she saved the hound. She saved the hound.
She can't see us.
Look, the trenches.
They're trying, Dad. They're getting warm.
I know. This is so frustrating. She can light them. What is she doing?
Did you listen to you, Dad?
Say it with her. Everyone loves
Yes, mate.
Damn.
Thanks for waiting to me.
We needed that, man. For many reasons.
Why don't you do that first?
He's shitting himself too.
Maybe we should have stayed married.
You were the best of them. What a terrifying thought.
It won't work between us.
Why not?
Your divided loyalties would become a problem.
Without the Dragon Queen, there'd be no problem at all. We'd all be dead already.
They lit the trench.
I'm going to go now.
Didn't he walk
Oh, where?
into like the Night King's dragon? Right.
Probably.
Ready to go now.
They're shooting at them. Very weird.
Alright.
Why don't you scare them out?
They're laying down so they can go through.
Should have been shooting at them.
Now they're all
They
doing it.
made so many arrows. During the last arrows. Why don't you have to do that? Use
I
them.
don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. The fact that they know that, oh now they start.
They needed the Night King to tell them to do that, I guess.
See why they're getting the arrows out now?
Should have been popping them all one by one. Maybe they can't see the targets from the fire.
Night King's there.
John's like, fuck this, I'm going for it. We're going to have some sick air-to-air dragon battle, isn't there?
Like, you know, like Captain America. Like, what's that? Come get upstairs.
The prize is still alive,
Sorry.
man.
Yes, good.
Where's the Avengers to come in? Do you know what I need? Captain Marvel. Just come in and like,
Alright, Aria, do your thing, girl. Okay. Go on the animal once.
oh shit.
Hi.
Push the other one out of the way. Is she dead from that?
You should be, right? In theory.
It's the fire, isn't it?
Oh shit, yeah.
We can't beat them. How you feel, you stupid whore?
If you call it a stupid whore.
I can't beat that. Tell her that.
Oh my god.
Jorah's gonna see that.
Oh no! I'm tired, man.
Oh, I see.
Nice one. Oh, I hope someone saw that.
Wow, that's clever. I really thought she was gonna die there. Was she? Is she dead? Dead,
She's
right?
definitely
Did you not hear bones crunch?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. This is
dead,
this is
man.
Hollywood, isn't it?
Fuck.
That was
Fuck.
sick.
Okay.
Yo. It's not gonna be Ned, is it?
Oh
my gosh, can you imagine? It reminds me of The Walking Dead. You know,
Yeah.
that's when they have to.
This might be a little like Easter egg maybe somehow, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. I come back from the toilet. Is that what it was?
That's what it felt like. He's,
Well, he's dead, bitch.
he's finally gonna die for real now.
The Lord brought him back for a purpose.
He said I'd shut many eyes forever.
Brown eyes, green eyes, and blue eyes.
We need a red woman with the fairies.
Is that an actual theory?
Whoa. Wow. Oh, it's got that annoying spear again.
Spear! Don't fall! Oh no, Nightingale!
Oh, wow. There's Rhaegar coming down like a 747.
I hate this person!
How did he land on his feet?
Dracarys.
Doesn't kill him.
You
He's
man.
not going to touch him, is
Doesn't do
it?
anything. It's a Night King. If it does, and I'm not watching him crazy. It's cool, he's chilled.
Is he Targaryen?
But
It's the dead. No, stop that.
Don't let him do it, John. Danny, little help.
Babe.
Oh shit. Oh shit, is he raising the dead that's there on their side?
They're not doing anything yet. They're waiting for his command.
what are you doing, Daenerys, man? They're stabbing it, they're stabbing it. Guess who?
Jorah. How did
Came
you
out of
get
nowhere.
out of nowhere, literally? His body's just falling. That's what I would do as well. Just lay there, Sam. Just be like, act like you're dead.
Kiss their hand.
Don't.
No.
Oh wow.
In any way that he's controlling the Night King's there. Because he's had his eyes closed since the Night King appeared.
Do you think Bran's behind it
But
all?
this is something, I don't know, it just seems weird that he's had his eyes.
That'll be a
he's been
fucked up
walking
twist.
since-
Maybe it's like he's behind it all so everybody can join forces and stop fighting when they all die anyway. What if all this all he wants is just kill his baby? Because remember that he was supposed to take the baby, wasn't he? He's like, that's all I wanted, you lot.
You're a dick, man.
Could be.
No, it's
Why don't they just give him Bran, man? Is he worth all them lives?
He's got history behind him.
Yeah, that was an excuse for it. He's got a history or something.
This dead may never die.
Nah, they've got to have a big twist or something. Oh shit.
That's fake. No.
God.
Wow.
I just come out of nowhere.
John Boy thinks his breath stinks or something. Where did she come from?
Yeah, he just come out of nowhere.
She said blue eyes.
Arya single-handedly just fucked everyone up.
Please stay alive.
He's got to go, isn't he?
You stop moving. He's dead.
I love that. I don't know, in Game of Thrones they just don't even have the time to do no, they just, that's it, they're gone. No, this long death speech.
I'll take that.
So that was really a movie mistake then.
What?
You know, in one, I think season 3, she didn't have her necklace on, and she was still young in the bath, in the bathtub.
Oh yeah, in the bar. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually.
Mm.
Maybe she had it like around her foot or something.
Oh, don't end there, please.
Fuck!
Well, that was fucking heartbreaking. That was too much.
Arya. it. Did you expect that?
Not at all.
Not even a little
I didn't
bit.
expect Arya to get the
little
final
too
blow.
well,
Like,
I think it was pretty obvious when the Melisandre was like, "I'm with blue eyes."
Yeah, but I kind of.
But they all have blue eyes.
I thought she just meant you're going to kick ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know she was gonna kick that much.
When did she
Kick
How did she
the
even get there?
She sneaks, isn't it? She's good at that. I think they keep making a note of her being able to sneak up on people.
Oh, is this the preview?
We have won the Great War. Now we will win the last war. We'll rip her out, root and stem.
Go sit close. Oh, that's that red. I don't know what to call that. What kind of red is that? So what do we think of the episode?
It's too intense. I've got a headache.
Calm down.
I don't want to watch Game of Thrones ever again.
Why?
I just think.
Well, everyone you love is dead. Jorah's gone. We've gone. Beric
Lyanna
Dorian's
Mormont.
gone. He's gone 17 times already. Lyanna Mormont's
To
gone.
be fair, we don't actually know who is gone and who isn't.
Kind of know. Like they wouldn't have shown.
Don't
anyone
worry,
on screen.
I'll show you a picture.
We spoiled it for
Oh,
you.
is that what you
But like
saw?
Brienne,
yeah.
like we saw, the last thing we saw was her fighting. We don't know if she's.
I think she's still alive.
No, she's alive. She's still alive. There was you know when they all
They all
dropped,
stood,
she was
yeah.
standing there with.
Not many. Like
Theon died,
the
obviously.
Theon was a big one. Yeah.
So we're never gonna know why the Night King wanted Bran
Maybe
Well-
Bran will say something for once next episode.
in his pain.
Well,
monotone.
we know
Well,
why.
he said it's because
It's
he's
because of the
got, like,
history.
Is that it? Really?
he wants to
Oh.
kill him because he knows everything,
Yeah.
and he wants to get rid of history. Well, that's what he said
He
anyway.
just wants to kill.
So we're never gonna find. So the
But-
Night King is no one, by the way.
This is exactly why I said I didn't want it to just be all about the Night King, because I knew it was going to
You
be.
knew it wasn't gonna be like that.
Like that's why there's 3 episodes left of like actual characters that we all know what they want and what's going to happen. It's like they wanted you to make it. They wanted you to believe it was all about the Night King, but there's more to it than that. Which is going to be interesting to see where it
I
goes.
just want to know where she came from. How did she get there?
Arya.
And how did she get past all the other like whites?
Yeah.
Do you know what I
See,
mean? Like,
this is
how did
people are
she
going to get.
past
I
there?
think there's people going to be upset about Arya doing that because remember she's really sneaky.
really
She's a
sneaky,
faceless
right?
man. She can sneak through, I guess. But man,
Next week's episode looks really lame in compared. Do you know what I mean? You know when you watch something so
And
good,
it's just, yeah,
and then you're like,
it's-
oh,
This is what I
it's
saw.
Cersei.
is that what you saw? That must have been so annoying. Is this what you saw, Carl?
No, that's not what I saw. But I saw 4 people.
It's really annoying.
No,
Is
no
that
one,
what
no
you
one
think
major.
they're all gonna die
Jorah
then?
is probably the most major one.
I'm Theon.
Theon is he's major, the second major, but Jorah's the
Yeah,
most
Jorah.
major.
So
If I was on my own, I would have bawled my eyes out when Jordan.
Melisandre's like,
I
my
know.
job's done.
I literally,
I know you held back
I literally
then.
would have sobbed.
She's done it.
Should
Melisandre.
have done it.
She's done it. Melisandre was
Why
like
do you think she wanted to kill
my
her?
job's done. All she cared about was stopping the Night King.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh.
it was always about Lord of Light versus the Night King or whatever magic he's coming from, Children of the Forest or whatever, you know.
Is that
So-
why she's supporting the kings? I thought he just wanted to.
Or the king that was promised. What was all that about? Arya's the one that killed them all. She's the
Yeah, the prince that was
Princess
promised, but you
Promised.
know who will have all her theories and all that kind of stuff are always like
It was wrong anyway.
like they're never accurate. They're just like signs or guides or whatever from the Lord of Light. I want to know what the Lord of Light is. I want to know what the Night King's. I want the Night King's powers from the Children of the Forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just made him like some
and
kind
they
of.
just turned against them.
It is a bit weird that Arya just got the last kill like that. Like, I mean,
It's not
Out of-
surprising.
it's not surprising, but just out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe because it's not surprising, that's why it's like a bit.
I don't think that was surprising.
It was surprising.
It was surprising,
I
but
was
like,
so shocked.
but like,
Yeah.
Who
it's
would
not,
you
when you
have
see
bet?
it, no one. I don't know. I just didn't. I don't know. I just thought
I
something
knew something
mad was
epic
gonna
was going to
happen,
happen.
but I didn't think it was
I
going to be
didn't
like
know
he just
what that-
dies. Even if it was John that came behind and did it, I'd be like, oh.
Get past that dragon, he would
Yeah.
have died.
John wouldn't have been able to get through all them lot. Only Arya could have got through. I guess that's why it had to be her, because she's the only one that can sneak. You know.
And she's still alive, yeah? We reckon she's
Yeah,
still alive.
she's still
Yeah, she's definitely still. She saw in the next episode she's kissing Gendry, and,
Oh yeah, beg your pardon.
and she's looks like she's part of the next war. So where do you think it's gonna go then?
Well, we see.
Well, I think Daenerys is still going for the
Do you know
throne.
what? I feel like everyone's just gonna attack Cersei now.
Yeah, clearly.
Because she just didn't help and do nothing. Just sitting up in her castle
Cersei-
chilling.
Wine.
Cersei's gonna regret not helping them out now. Tywin would have helped them.
Time would
He would
have
have come in last minute.
Wouldn't he?
Like,
Kill
sorry.
this horse, like.
Need help? Oh,
So
In a
man.
way, it's kind of smart because she didn't lose anyone. You know what I mean? She's got an even bigger army now.
Yeah.
Daenerys has got no
But
more.
that's what
She hasn't
Cersei was
got
hoping for.
Dothraki or
And, like,
Unsullied.
That's what
Unsullied
Cersei's
are, like,
plan
less now.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted Daenerys' army to get weaker, but Daenerys still has
But
two
Daenerys,
dragons.
so yeah, she still has dragons.
I'm surprised the dragon survived that. Do you think one dragon should have died? Probably, maybe.
No, that's too. No.
I mean, like in terms of like you don't want that to happen. Obviously not.
No,
I
no,
mean,
but no.
I
Because
don't
that would have been
added to the story.
No.
like because now
Would have been useless.
two
anyway.
dragons is still like way better than what Cersei's got, isn't it? Right?
She still has that massive.
Maybe she's got some hidden elephants somewhere. I don't know.
I don't understand what the elephants were ever going to do.
Apparently they're really big.
Just
and
food for the dragons. I don't know.
So we're never going to know what the Night King was or is or who.
Maybe we
Well,
should.
We
there's,
will.
I think there's too many theories that
It's
made
Bran.
us feel
The only
like-
person that can tell us is Bran.
Bran.
I think.
Yeah, but he's so vague. He's always like,
It's a long story.
It's a long story, long boring story. No, we can't get into it right now. He always says shit like that. We ain't got time for this.
I've never got time. Bran, what did the
Yeah,
Night
lots of
King
time
want?
now.
There's no time for this.
You're like, shut up!
Just tell me what Bran. Just tell me.
But he's got time to sit there and wait for Jaime Lannister for 48
What
hours.
was he doing? In the chair, walking, looking around.
Just looking at different visions. He's having.
So he's watching TV
Good
while everyone's
old time.
So
suffering.
they better keep Bran alive for like ever because they did all that just to keep him alive, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they could just be like, Night King, you want him? Here you go.
And everyone else in the
I
box,
would've
they would have died
sacrificed
too.
Bran months ago. I would have taken him out into the forest, left him in his wheelchair and gone.
Bran, let's just say, Bran, look, tell us everything you know right down real quick. Alright, now bye. That's what I had to do.
Didn't the Night
You
King
guys are
want everyone
savages,
dead as well?
They call it Bran versus like everyone, do you know what I mean?
No, but didn't the Night King want everyone dead as well? Though, so they would have died anyway.
Maybe.
I don't know. We don't know
But
what
to
he
be
would've
fair, he wanted Bran. Like, that was the main thing.
done. I guess Bran's important for some reason.
Of course.
I just don't know where the big twist is going to be now. What's going to happen?
Maybe there isn't a twist.
Maybe. So what do you think?
Daenerys
What's gonna
and Jon are
happen
going to be on
with
the
Daenerys
throne
and Jon? Yeah,
together.
exactly.
That was the main thing I was interested in. Like,
Daenerys doesn't
Well,
like Jon.
there has to be some kind of conflict. It can't just be everyone versus Cersei now. 'Cause
No,
that's,
it's
that's
not.
not going to be as good as the Night King,
Daenerys
is
still
it?
going to go for the throne.
So it's going to be a bit. Daenerys versus Jon is more interesting. to me.
Sansa's probably going to say Jon deserves.
But you can say, I mean, obviously, without Daenerys being there, yes, they probably would have died. But if it wasn't for Arya, you know, like, Jon's part of his part of the family, everyone would have died, like, eventually. It would just been a very long fight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like, even though Daenerys has, like, an upper hand,
I
it's
think
still, like, Arya did the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think they all
Ever.
play their part there.
So what you
Yeah.
think Daenerys is going to be like cool with
I feel like
everything?
she should be
She
chill.
should be, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I feel like she's going to be a bit. Did we see the way she was speaking in the preview? She was all
But
like.
did you see everyone was like, yeah! And she was like holding
Yeah.
their
Definitely on
horn.
board with her.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're on
yeah,
board
it
with
looked
her.
like
They didn't
it.
like her before, they like her now.
Yeah.
Do you reckon she's going to take all the credit and Arya's going to, and then Arya's going to be in the background like, what the fuck?
Nah, she wouldn't.
I feel like Arya doesn't want glory. She just wants to be accepted, doesn't she? She just wants to do her
It
thing.
won't necessarily be
She
like
doesn't
Arya.
want glory, she just wants to be Arya.
I think you're right, but it won't necessarily be about Arya wanting the glory. More about Daenerys just taking the glory, like making it seem like she did it.
That
Not
she
that
should be queen.
Not that Arya wants it for herself, but maybe she won't like Daenerys like taking all the
I don't know
credit
about
for
that.
it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There has to be some conflict. It can't just be about going for Cersei because there has to be
I
more
really
drama.
feel like
there.
that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to do it over 3 episodes?
Do it. I think.
And these episodes are long, aren't they?
A bit longer,
20
not-
minutes.
a bit longer.
Why do they make such a big deal about the episode being long? I was expecting like 4 episodes.
I was actually thinking it's going to be 2
Full
hours.
It's
I
not
feel
2
like we
hours.
watched a
Yeah, it's
film.
an hour
Do you feel
and a
like we
half.
watched a film? I literally feel like we watched a
Kind
film.
of.
Full
Kind
We
of.
actually
stress,
had to
man.
have a break
Yeah, I had to have
We've had
some
a couple of
breaks.
breaks.
to breathe.
So okay, let's all. What's the end game of this thing? Like,
Have you noticed?
that's what-
Everyone says it now.
I know everyone always says it.
Everyone just
What's
says
the end game of Game of
say
Thrones? What do you think? What's your predictions for the finale? How's it gonna end?
Jon and Daenerys being on the phone thing.
Is that what you think? Jon and
they're
Daenerys
not
on the
gonna
phone
be on the
together?
phone
I actually don't want that to happen.
That's
That's so
want that.
lame.
That's not going
What
to
do you think's
happen.
gonna happen, Dara?
Saying it properly is weird.
Dara.
I feel like Jon's going to be on the throne, Sansa's going to be Queen of Winterfell,
Mm-hmm.
Daenerys is going to be Queen of Storm, Dragonstone.
Dragonstone, that's it. After all that, she just gets Dragonstone. Even Stannis didn't want that. Stannis was like, it gave me Dragonstone and gave Renly Storm's End.
What do you think?
I don't
Carla?
know.
I honestly don't know.
I have
Honestly,
no
What
idea.
could it
no
be?
idea what
One
they could do.
prediction.
What
I
could
know-
it be?
I really want her to be queen, but at the same time, I really want her to die.
You want her to die?
Yeah, like
Daenerys?
do you not think that would just be like a really epic
No,
story?
I don't think she should die.
But if she died, I wouldn't be sad.
She's
I would be
lost.
sad, but I would be
Nah, can't
like
deal
if
with that.
Tyrion dies, I'm gonna be heartbroken.
Yeah.
Daenerys dies, I'm gonna be like. Oh,
Depends how she
I
dies.
love you,
Depends
you
how
should be
and why
queen.
she dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends like if she's
No,
if she goes into Mad Queen mode, then maybe
Still don't
it'll be
want her to
interesting.
die.
That'll be interesting. My Queen.
I wouldn't care if she died. Well, I wouldn't want her to die.
Do you know
but
what would
it
be
depends
bad
what
about
the-
her being
depends-
Mad Queen?
Why?
Like, because the fact that Jon's Targaryen, people won't. I don't know if people would trust him. Do you know what I mean? If they found out.
Oh yeah, they won't trust any
I do not
Targaryens.
want John to be king.
For sure, like, that's for you,
100%, I do
100%.
not know.
It would
Why?
look really odd,
Because
wouldn't
he is vanilla.
And,
Oh, yeah, you don't like him. Well,
yeah,
it's not
he
you
is
don't like him.
vanilla
but-
ice cream.
Yeah, you
boring.
can
He's
vanilla.
just
I think he's
vanilla,
awesome,
like-
man.
He is. But does he really deserve to sit on the throne?
probably out of everyone there, he
Honourable.
does.
Tyrion's going to get the throne.
In terms of morals and in terms of...
Sorry.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I've never been his biggest fan.
What if
I've never,
Sansa's
I've
the
never
queen?
been fighting his corner. I don't think anyone should.
Right, this is my prediction. I think
The throne's not going to exist.
Cersei's gonna die next episode. We're gonna get.
See, I love Cersei. She plays the character
No,
so
she's good,
well.
but I think she's gonna die next episode.
think so?
I think they're gonna take her out, and I think the last episode might be about Jon versus
I hope
Daenerys.
Jamie kills her. Sorry.
Jamie. Well, it has to be her younger brother. That's what the.
Valancourt, but they didn't really say that in the show. That's in the books, but they didn't really mention
No, but
that.
it's in the show. I
There,
swear.
there was a thing that she said, you're going to lose your 3 kids,
But she
and
thinks
a
Tyrion's
a
gonna
more
kill her.
and
beautiful
something
queen,
is going
a
to
more
kill.
beautiful queen will take over from you. But it
She
didn't.
always thought that Tyrion was going to kill her.
But there was a thing in the books where that lady Maggie Frog or whatever says her little brother's going to kill her. But in the show, they cut that bit out. They didn't have that part. They only had her kids are going to die and a more beautiful queen's going to come and take her throne or something. Those are the only things.
I don't know. I'm gonna
They didn't
look
have the
that
little
up because
brother
I
bit in
feel
the
like she
show
said
for some
something.
reason. I don't know.
I don't
So yeah, I think Cersei's going to die next episode, and I think it's going to be all about Jon versus Daenerys in the last 2 episodes.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's where the drama is. I
No,
think.
John loves
So
her too much.
boring,
He'll
though.
lay his sword.
Yeah, but now he knows
Definitely
that
will.
she's the auntie, and she was going to do something to upset him. Maybe I don't know.
Like what? What
Don't
could
know.
she possibly do? Like
I
kill
don't know yet.
Sansa?
I don't know yet. Probably something like
That would
that.
be really good, wouldn't it?
Something like
She would have
that.
slaughtered his family.
But then again, I don't know if they were going to do that. They would have had Daenerys like look at him and then just ride off and not help him.
Yeah.
If they were going to do that, so I don't know.
Well, she still loves him.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
There's got to be some drama going on there of Jon and Daenerys.
Even though that.
Jon's going to give up the throne, but then everybody loves Daenerys, so I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be all about Cersei and fighting
How can they
Cersei.
take that over 3 episodes?
Yeah, that's not very good. I don't think it's just about fighting Cersei.
Next
That's
episode's
lame.
going to drag, aren't they?
The whole point is nobody should get the Iron Throne, right?
That's what I would like to see happen. I don't
Like-
want to see
I
So
anyone.
no one.
Like
Everyone
George-
can
You know
die.
how Daenerys made a point about breaking the will? Maybe that's what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, they're going to just make it a democracy or something.
And there's no way there could be like a new Night King.
Mm.
He's dead, buried, gone. We're not going to see
Oh,
any.
I see.
Do
Maybe
you see what I mean? Like somebody takes his place. Do you know what I mean? In like a weird way.
I think you might be onto something. Well, maybe another theory. Maybe they like fight Cersei, all that stuff happen. Bit of drama between Jon and Daenerys. Then they sort it out. Happy ever after. Daenerys breaks the will. There's a democracy. But then Bran does something.
Bran!
But then Bran.
Let's play Bran.
But then the very last frame of like the last episode, Bran turns into the Night King, and you see it's like a,
Oh, you lost
It's
me,
like a
mate.
cycle.
Lost me, mate.
it's like a cycle that
Nah.
goes around. Because there has to be something. There has to be
The
twist.
There's
previous
something-
Raven wasn't the Night King. Why would he be?
There's something going on with
It
Bran.
looks like
sorry,
Bran, innit?
but-
Something's weird, right?
Something's going on.
Something's not right.
The Night Kings. I don't think we've seen the last of the Night Kings.
No, this is what I'm thinking in my
That
heart.
can't
I'm like,
be
maybe
the
is that really the end?
No.
There's going to be some kind of weird twist at the end where the Night King's going to... You know, they've already done the Hodor thing. That has to come back in, right? The Hodor thing
And
can't
George
be
R. R.
it.
Martin said it was a bittersweet ending.
Bittersweet ending,
That's
yeah.
what he said in an interview.
And he said the ending of this and the show and the book's going to be kind of similar, so...
What's the
How's
ending
that
of this?
We
possible?
don't know yet.
Oh.
How's
So
that possible?
that means it's George wrote it, what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But George always said he didn't want... Like, he hates war. Like, his whole main thing is that he hates war. So, like, he wants to show how horrible war is in his books and stuff, and what it causes. So, to end with, like, someone winning a war just doesn't make sense. It feels like everyone should lose somehow to show that
Everyone
war's
wins.
pointless. Like, everyone's fighting for this throne. Like, the throne shouldn't even be there anymore, right? So, I don't know how it's going to end with the Night King gone. I thought that was the Night King's deal. But I don't know. It's weird.
Why
weird
is it
ending.
not episode 4 yet?
I just don't see how they're going to end all this. Like, it's mad.
No
Well, anyway,
idea.
yeah, that's our reaction to season 3.
Fucking hell,
I mean,
mate.
season 8, episode 3.
Oh, traumatic.
That was a epic
Reaction.
one. Oh god, how am I gonna edit this? Anyway,
I'm gonna edit
I
this.
really need to watch this again.
we do.
I hope
I
they
see
release
some
it in
theories and
brighter
stuff.
quality.
But yeah, that's it.
Close it. Bye, can you? You're like, you're shattered.
I was gonna say
Bye,
peace.
guys.
Bye bye. Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.